All right, Virgo. What is going on with Virgo? Let's see. Money. Get your money. I mean, could be a marriage of some sort or contract being signed. Sun, moon, or rising. You see it looks kind of like a church setting. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Looks like there's a witness, you know, like marriages. Man and woman. And then an old dude, like in the background, just chilling. Get more cards and see what's going on with you. Tell me about Virgo. Damn, this again. Why is everybody dealing with this? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is completion or anxiety. I mean, 10 is completion, but the Nine of Swords is like right there on the brink of it. And, you know, it's something coming to an end, you know, or it just represents like worry and anxiety. And like, I don't know what the hell you're worried about because things look like they're coming up. And a lot of the times I think that, ooh, okay. Damn, let's pull more cards on this because now we have the Eight of Swords and that's restriction. But it could be, I was actually just gonna say this, it could be a form of self-restriction through the worry and anxiety because thoughts manifest into things. And you know, this is what's happening in your energetic potential is like, and this is a 10, it's completion, you know, so you're working your way up to it. But I think that you're worried about things that aren't really affecting you in the way that you think they are, or, you know, you're analyzing something, picking apart these little details that really aren't, they're not the way you're analyzing them. Virgo is a perfectionist, you know, so when they start picking up, and the devil's in the details, you know what I mean? So it's good to be detail oriented, and sometimes it helps you guys a lot, but other times sometimes it'll restrict you and it'll push you into a state of worry, you know, and anxiety that isn't necessary in the big picture. Yeah, you know, here's another 9, you know, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, all right, you know, standing your ground and, you know, really like protecting what you've built. You know, you may be holding on to something, and I really think it's mental. I really think it's thoughts, you know, that isn't serving you. You have the Hangman. So this is a time of contemplation, pause, worry. You know, I mean, this isn't worry, but in your case, I think that, see, the Hangman is also, he's like, he has his hands tied. This one's fully restricted. So I do believe that your thoughts are holding you back, and the way you're thinking about things and seeing things and picking them apart, that's what's holding you back from like moving into this part of your life, the 10 of Pentacles, which is rich, abundant. There we go, another 10 of Cups. Look, emotionally fulfilled. You got the happy family. So this is all in energetic potential, but you are holding on to something that really is fucking with your manifesting process. Like, I mean, this is about your love life, you know, and Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you know, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not being fair with yourself. You need to look at things more objectively rather than from a point of, from your natural tendency to pick things apart based on what satisfies you and what doesn't. You know, you need to look at things from a more broad perspective rather than like your own personal belief system. Because for Virgo, it's not always the best way to go. You know, just looking at things from like the microscope. You need to expand your vision because then you will be disappointed. You know, if you don't look at the big picture, if you're not looking at the 2 cups standing up behind you that are full, and you're only looking at the ones that are spilled that happen to upset you, you're not going to move into this space of the 10s, the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. That's beautiful. That's family. It's marriage. That's marriage and family. And I do this, you know, like I do this all the time when things are good and in the big picture they're really good, but then I have my little like defects of like this, I nitpick, you know, and I'm like, this fucks with me, and I'll focus on it and I'll worry about something that really isn't there. You know, it's all in your head. That's why she has a blindfold on. It's not anything that she's really seeing outside of herself. You know, so whatever you're worried about, you need to stop it. Stop it. It's not real. It's not real. It's illusions. It's false. You're having a false attachment to these thoughts that are not, like, they're not real. Man, this is all in the mind for Virgo. This is literally like your thoughts are crazy, they're racing, you know, and you're taking yourself into a space of kind of being hostile with yourself. Man, like it keeps telling me. I don't know if because Virgos are so like OCD that you guys need to see it 100 times, but it's like, it's a form of defeat, you know, and it's of the mind. It's mental. This is also, you know, I could spin this and say that this is you defeating your negative thought patterns. And then let's see what comes after. And here we go. So the Queen of Swords, you're slaying your fucking negative thought patterns, you know, and sitting firmly in your truth of expansion, you know, so expand your mind. It's pointing up the sword. Why do you think that is? Because it's of the higher intellect. So the sword pointing up is of the higher intellect, right? And then this is where the sword's pointing down, you know, when you're thinking superficially and thinking only about the things that personally, you know, fuck with you or your personal opinions, that's where it's going. You're just gonna sabotage yourself. And we don't want you to do that. So this card represents, so this is representing meditation, rest. You know, it's rest after war. Usually it's like a warrior resting in a church. And you know what church this is? It's the church that the marriage is happening in, you know, or the contract signing or whatever the fuck's going on here. You really need to calm your mind and calm your thoughts and see things from a higher perspective. So many swords for Virgo, it's not even funny. So this is basically like someone's taking you to a safer space, you know, or it's like moving away from something, you know, maybe a change of residence, even though that's not necessarily what I'm saying. I think it's just moving away from anything that gives you these fucked up thoughts. Yeah, it's really like deceiving yourself. I don't see anybody else being deceptive here. Like, I see things that are really good in energetic, like, I see things that are really good in like the energetic manifestation. Like these things are already there. So the happy family, all that shit, it's all there. You are just stressing in your mind. And here's the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is a card of balance. It's conception. It's emotions. You know, it's intuition. So she's the shit. I fucking love her. She is pure and she's balanced in her mind. And you see how like she has like the hidden scroll kind of under her dress, and the devil just has a whole freaking palm open. So it's like that should be telling you that you need to tap into your higher senses. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's pretty cutthroat, Virgo. Like, Drop your negative thought patterns and everything will start to change. Ooh. Okay, that's not all like a thing, but everything will start to change, and then you get to start moving forward towards what you want, which is the 10 of Pentacles and the happy family. So yeah, like, you know what it is that you're thinking about that's really fucking with you, and you need to stop it. Because everything is there and it's all self-inflicted in your head. That's all I got. Don't think so much. Don't think negatively, because you're manifesting whatever the fuck you're thinking. So if you like this reading, like, comment, share, subscribe. And I know I was a little harsh, but if you want a personal reading, we'll put the details below. And yeah.